Good evening and welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Nadon Sirivardhana. Let's have a look at the headlines. European Union assures more employment opportunities for Sri Lankans. Government highlights the potential benefits of the BRICS membership. News in detail. President Anura Kumara Dissanayake met with the European Union delegation led by EU Ambassador Carmen Moreno to discuss Sri Lanka's current security landscape and areas of bilateral cooperation. The delegation met with President Anura Kumara Dissanayake at the Presidential Secretariat recently. The President highlighted recent security improvements, particularly in tourist areas where increased law enforcement and emergency services aim to ensure a safe environment for both tourists and residents. During the meeting, the EU delegation expressed commitment to strengthening Sri Lanka's market access, expanding employment opportunities within the EU, and enhancing tourism. They also pledged support for Sri Lanka in knowledge exchange, education, social protection, and anti-corruption initiatives. Discussions also focused on bolstering vocational education, maritime sector development, investment, and Sri Lanka's peace and reconciliation process. Further, President Anura Kumara Dissanayake announced that the government will extend support to small and medium-scale rice mill owners to strengthen their operations and stabilize the rice market. The President said this during a meeting with the small and medium-scale rice mill owners at the Presidential Secretariat recently. During a meeting, the President highlighted that given the significant government investments in agriculture, irrigation and fertilizer subsidies, mill owners have a social responsibility to provide rice at fair prices. The discussions covered various strategies to enhance the production capacity of small and medium-scale rice mills, aiming to balance market demands effectively. Emphasizing market stability, the President warned that no business would be allowed to exploit the situation by unfairly raising rice prices. Sri Lanka's Foreign Secretary Aruni Vijayawardena represented the country at the BRICS Plus Outreach Dialogue in Kazan, Russia, following the 16th BRICS Summit held recently. Chaired by the Russian President Vladimir Putin, the summit gathered 35 leaders or representatives alongside the United Nations Secretary General. The BRICS group currently includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the UAE, with Brazil set to assume the chair in 2025. The summit concluded with the adoption of the Kazan Declaration, emphasizing growing interest in BRICS from Global South nations and supporting the gradual extension of BRICS partnership status. In her address, Foreign Secretary Vijayawardena expressed Sri Lanka's aspiration for closer ties with BRICS and the new development bank, highlighting the potential benefits of membership for Sri Lanka and its intended contributions to the group. On the summit's sidelines, Vijayawardena engaged in bilateral discussions with Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov, Egyptian Deputy Foreign Minister Ragoy Eletribi, and Chinese Foreign Affairs Executive Vice Minister Mao Xiaoshu. These meetings focused on Sri Lanka's interest in BRICS and the NDB, with supportive responses from the leaders. She also met with NDB President Dilma Rousseff to further explore opportunities for collaboration. Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. Sri Lanka took part in the Commonwealth Heads of Governments Meeting 2024, themed One Resilient Common Future Transforming Our Commonwealth, held in Samoa recently. This event brought together leaders from 56 Commonwealth member states, highlighting shared goals of peace, democracy, and prosperity. The Commonwealth represents a diverse group of 2.7 billion people, including both developed and developing nations. Key outcomes of CHOGM 2024 included the adoption of the Leader Statement, the Samoa CHOGM 2024 Communique, and the APIA Commonwealth Ocean Declaration. Leaders also appointed Shirley Ayorkor Botchway, Ghana's Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, as the new Commonwealth Secretary General. Sri Lanka's two-member delegation was led by Manori Malikarachchi, Deputy High Commissioner in London, joined by Chathura Pereira, Director of Europe and North America for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The delegation also engaged in Commonwealth Foreign Affairs Ministers meeting on 24th October. Now in financial news, the Colombo Stock Exchange has emerged as one of Asia's leading performers, ranking as the second best performing equity index in the region, according to Bloomberg.com. The all-share price index achieved a remarkable 29.65% growth year-to-date in USD terms, showcasing the resilience and investor appeal of Sri Lanka's capital market. For the week ending October 25, 2024, the CSE recorded a daily average turnover of 3.058 billion rupees, with trading surging over 4.7 billion rupees on the last two trading days of last week. The ASPI reached 12,517.58 points, just 1 point shy of this year's peak, while the S&P SL 20 index, representing the 20 largest and most liquid stocks, closed with substantial gains at 3,759.30 points. This sustained momentum underscores CSE's appeal for both local and international investors, positioning it as a vibrant market with expanding investment opportunities. Sri Lanka Air Force Commander Air Marshal Udeni Rajapaksa recently attended Pakistan's Exercise Indus Shield 2024, a military event showcasing the Pakistani Air Force's combat capabilities. The exercise, attended by senior military officials from allied nations, underscored the importance of international cooperation among air forces to enhance regional security. During his visit, Air Marshal Rajapaksa met with Pakistan's Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar Sidhu. The two leaders discussed shared regional security challenges and explored avenues for enhanced operational cooperation. Air Chief Marshal Sidhu emphasized Pakistan's commitment to modernization, adapting to future warfare, and strengthening ties between the two air forces, particularly in training, maintenance, and capability building. Air Marshal Rajapaksa commended the PAF's achievements in indigenization and professionalism as demonstrated in the exercise, and expressed a desire to further deepen collaboration, focusing on enhancing operational competencies. His visit also included tours of key Pakistani defense institutions, including the National Aerospace Science and Technology Park, the National ISR and Integrated Air Operations Center, and PAF Cyber Command, where he was briefed on Pakistan's operational advancements. Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today. The all-share price index gained by 92.48 points to close at 12,610.06, and the S&P SL 20 gained by 31.60 points to close at 3,790.90. The turnover was 4.4 billion rupees and over 136 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.